there, guys. What's going on? Alrighty, again, you know exactly why we're all here. Recently I just got done showing you what I have currently in my Thomas toy collection. I'll do the books as soon as I can. But for now, now I'm going to take the time to show you guys what I have in terms of toys for my Theodore collection. I'm already letting you guys know ahead of time, there is quite a lot of merch that I've collected over the years. Now, this time I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Normally I would start out with like Erdls, etc., but I have a lot of bigger pieces in my collection first that I really want to show off. They'll go in the back, and then I'll take it from there. So, let me show you the big pieces I have first. Alright, so the first thing I will show you, this is a board game that I had back when I was a kid. I don't remember what year it was I got it, but here is the Theodore Tugboat cargo game. And this, again, I had this when I was a kid. I used to play it all the time with my mother. Very simple game. I've actually I've played this with my brother a couple of times, and he actually has he's gotten a kick out of it, and it still holds up quite nicely. I would take out some of the pieces to show you, but it's a lot of stuff, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like that. So yeah, there's the cargo game. Stick it over there. Alrighty. Alright, then we have, this is a 12-piece pop-out puzzle. I bought this, I think, last year for Christmas. This came with another puzzle, but I'm going to show you guys in just a bit. But yeah, I believe there's another pop-up or another one of the puzzles that I am currently looking for. But yeah, I just saw this and I was freaking out because this kind of puzzle is rare. As you can see, I still have it completely sealed. And yeah, this is a pretty cool find, I will say. I'll stick that in the back. Alright. Alright. The other puzzle I have, I think this was the first one that I bought first. This is a 2x3 floor puzzle, just a regular harbor background with all of the tugs. And if I really could, I would show you guys like how big these pieces are. I mean, literally, if you look at how big some of the tugs are, like here, I'll put it like for scale. The pieces are maybe as big as like here, the length of my fingers, if not a little bit bigger. I mean, these friggin' pieces are humongous. But yeah, I've tested this out. All the pieces are completely intact. I do want to get another one of these puzzles, only because I have a thing for like let's see, puzzle posters, if you want to call them. And what I want to do is I want to get another one of these puzzles, and I want to make a giant sized poster out of them. I know that seems a bit crazy to do so, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. I like doing crazy things like that. So yeah, there's that puzzle. Oh, and then we have another little puzzle. There's a little bit of a tear in the plastic, but it's still completely sealed. This is another little puzzle that I found. It's a 25-piece jigsaw puzzle. Again, it's just a little promo pic of all the tugs with the dispatcher at the Great Ocean Dock. This puzzle, as a matter of fact, came with this one. And I got them both for a pretty decent price. But yeah, I love this particular photo of the tugs. I think it's one of the best looking ones. And I have no intention on taking it out of the plastic, so maybe, I'm not entirely sure, I might make a small poster out of this, but only if I can find another puzzle just like that. So here, I'll put that up there. Okay. And then the last little bit of Theodore games that I have. I did not know that this particular game existed at one point. This is the Theodore Tugboat Rootin' Tootin' card game, and I believe, if I have this correctly, I think this is like a card matching game. I think I've only tried this out once with my brother, and it's a pretty okay game, I will say. The only problem is the horn, as you see down here, wiggling in the box. It has no batteries, so I need to figure out how to replace those. I have seen another one of these come up, like brand new between Amazon and eBay. I might get another copy and try to sell this one, but again, I'm not entirely sure. But other than that, it's a pretty okay game. Alrighty, now let me see where I'm gonna put this. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can. There we go. Alright, here, actually, I think I'll move it right over here, I believe. Yep, okay. Alright, I'll stick that over there. Okay, sorry, this is taking just a little bit. Okay, now I got it. Alright, so those are all of the games. Alright, now I do have, let's see, what other big stuff can I show you? There is this, actually. This is going to sound totally crazy. I do not know if any of you guys know that this particular toy existed. I guess it's only in Canada, I want to assume. They actually made a plush of the Theodore 2. And at one point, this toy was working. I cannot get it to work anymore, which is a real shame because I really liked the horn sound on it. But yeah, I didn't know that these toys actually existed, so I saw this on eBay, and yep, I picked it right up. I really wish I could get the horn and work to show you, but I can't. I'm sorry. Alright, so we'll just stick him over there. Okay, now, in terms of big stuff, let me show you guys this. Alright, so for the first part of my Erdls, because it's one of the bigger pieces I have, we have the set of the Great Ocean Duck here. Let me back up a little bit so I'll show you. Yeah, this is actually a pretty cool play set. I never had this growing up. As you see, the dispatcher moves back and forth just like he does in the show. If you look over here, there's Donald. He has his own little hook for like cargo and stuff. Instead of the big harbor in the back. This is it's a pretty cool set, actually. You can tell there's another little hook here. If the show hadn't gone bankrupt, I think we might have had more sets that connected to these, but yeah, all we have is just the Great Ocean Dock for now. But it's still a pretty decent looking set, I will say. Alright, so there's that. Alright, let's see what else I have. These are more mixed up in the box here. I might as well show this and get it out of the way. They had these little things for Erdl, I think. These were changing faces and press and go models. And I happen to have both sets. First off, here is Changing Face Theodore, brand new in his box. Top's a little bit flimsy, as you can see, but Theodore himself is still pretty intact in his box. Get this back. And I really didn't know if I was ever going to find him like brand new. I saw him on eBay and just decided to grab him. So yeah, there's Theodore. Then this one, a friend gave this to me. Again, there's a little bit of bent in the box, but here is Changing Face Hank, brand new in the box. Same deal as the back. He is completely intact. Alright, stick him over there. Okay. And then, for the press and go models, there is, let's see, he's not exactly intact. I need to figure out a way how to make him stay secure. Box is like kind of beat up. But here is technically my new press and roll Theodore, quote unquote brand new, in the box. He, as I said, he lifts out, but I do need to figure out how to make him stay secure. So yeah, there's Theodore. Okay, he is the only other one I have brand new, actually. There is an Emily that I did have originally in the box, but unfortunately, yeah, she was taken out by my brother, so I need to find another one of that. Alright, let's see, in the box. There we go, here's my Brio dispatcher and the duck in Brio. I would take you guys out to show him, but the flag on this is actually really delicate, and I don't know why they did that. Point blank, I can actually just tell you, he does turn on the dock, and it's really nothing special. It's just the dispatcher on a piece of wood. That's all it is. They really should have done more with that, but yeah, if I really would take that to show him, but the flag is in like so many different parts, and I can't be bothered to pick it up. So there's that. This one, however, I will show you guys. Here is one of the barges. We have Barrington in his box. Let me get him out. And he is actually, he's a pretty cute model. Let me find his, let me get his pipes. There's one, there's two. Alright, there we go. So yeah, here's little Barrington. He is in like brand new condition. It's funny too, because in the show, Barrington is one of my favorite barges. Like, he is so freaking adorable. But yeah, he's a pretty cool toy to have. All right, put him back. Okay. Alright, Barrington can go up there. Alright. Let's see what else. Alright. Let me see if I can get some of the other bigger things out of here. Or not. Alright, so let me show you guys what I have in terms of Ertles so far. Here is my little Ertl Theodore. Let me get the camera focused. There we go. Still, he's in used, very good condition. A friend of mine gave me this. I did have, let me see if I remember. I had Theodore, I had Hank, Theodore, George, Emily. I had Rebecca, Northumberland, and Shelburne in Ertl when I was younger. And out of all of them, I was only able to keep 2 sets I had of Emily and Theodore. I still have them. I'll show them in a bit. But a friend of mine I spoke to, I told him, I said I really wanted Theodore and the rest. So I got Theodore from him. So there's that. Okay, and then he also gave me Ertl Hank. Again, still in like very good condition. All right. Then we have, this is one of the Theodores that I had back when I was growing up. I am looking to see if maybe I can get a brand new one. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna. But here is my childhood toy of Theodore. You can see he's like very much damaged. I might get another one. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna do that, but we shall see. All right, and then we have, this is actually, this was an Emily that I bought off a lot with my Ertl lady at one point. The other one I sold to a friend. But this one is actually in much better condition than the other crappy one that I have. Her bumpers are a little bit scratched up, but nothing too severe. So there's Emily. And now this one, out of my Ertls, is actually the most clean that I have. And this was given to me by the same friend that gave me Theodore and Hank. Here is Ertl George. He has, like, no scratches on him. And I'm so proud that I've ever... Bleh. I'm proud that I've... Bleh. I cannot speak. I am so sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm really proud that I've been able to keep, of all characters, George, like, the cleanest. Get my camera to focus. There we go. So, yeah, there's George. Alright. And then side character-wise, here is... She's actually... I might have said this before. She's my least favorite of the show. And not for nothing, she is the tiniest, I will say. Let's see if I can find her. Here we go. Here is Ertl Carla. This was given to me by an ex. I didn't even know they made Carla originally in Ertl. But yeah, she's pretty cool. Like I said, she is tiny compared to all the other Ertls. Alright, I'll stick her in there. Okay, then, I don't know if she's supposed to be this, discolored. This is, again, from another ex. I might get another one, unless I just keep this. Here is my Ertl Rebecca. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if she's supposed to be, like, this dark on the top. I'm really not sure. But yeah, again, like I said, she was one of the ones that I had back when I was growing up, and then mysteriously she got lost. I don't know where the hell she ended up. So there's Rebecca. Alright, then we have, let's see if I can find them. I have here, just bear with me, I'm sorry for the whole, there we go. Here is another one of the barges that I had from way back when. Here is the slow-going Shelburne. I don't know where my childhood copy ended up. But yeah, he's a pretty cool toy. Of all the barges, I'm actually surprised they even made Shelburne. You would have thought they would have made one of the more common ones like Guysborough or probably Barrington or, you know, literally whoever else you could think of in terms of barges. But Shelburne's actually, he's a pretty cool Ertl model to have. I'll stick him right up. No, I won't. Here, I'll put him like this. Okay. Then, this is another one of the characters that's kind of discolored. I might have to get another one of these. Again, X gave this to me. Here is Ertl Constance. Again, I did not know that they made her. And I was actually super excited when I got her in the mail. Again, she is a really cool looking Ertl. Okay, so there's Constance. Alright, then I did have this back when I was younger. And it's a very sad story. I'll show you in a bit. Here is Northumberland. Again, he was another one of the characters that I had back growing up. But his story actually doesn't end very nicely. My sister had this like little thing, and she always used to love taking my Theodore toys when I told her don't touch them. And she was just like, she was being like a scamp at one point, and she took my Northumberland and she threw him in our pool, and it was loaded with, like, you know, the chlorine and the chemicals and shit. So I went to go and fish my Northumberland out, and I was using one of the nets that you get like all the bugs and the leaves and stuff out. Well, I couldn't find the net, so I just started poking around to try and get him a little closer to the deck that we had, so that I could just climb down the ladder and then, you know, grab him. But what I didn't realize was I poked a hole in the liner as I was trying to get my Northumberland out, and unfortunately, not only did not only did Northumberland turn completely silver, I mean, his paint was literally all gone, but I also ended up ruining our pool in the process, and I was punished for that entire summer. So, for both Northumberland and myself, that story doesn't end very nicely. but I am glad that I finally have him again. Alright, and then the other Ertl that I have, again, in terms of barges, here is the Thrills and Chills Seeker, Brunswick. You can see he does have a little piece of cargo that comes with him. This is actually not the only piece of cargo he comes with. There's a set of pipes that he comes with, and then whatever the hell this is supposed to be, like some kind of bumpers or whatever the hell it is. But yeah, there's those in the back. I did have another one of these at one point, but I just recently sold it to a friend of mine that wants to collect some, I guess, uncommon or like rare Theodore toys, and I had no use to make another Brunswick, so I figured, give it to someone who will use it. Alright, so there's Brunswick. Alright, and now, let me show you. Oh, here we go. So, let me show you guys what I have in terms of, like, the other leftover Ertls. This is one of the Photox that I had, and what's different about it is you can see I tried to repaint it, and it's a little bit sloppy, as you could tell, or probably not. Yeah, I don't know why the hell I did that. I should have just bought another copy, honestly. But if that didn't help, here is a repainted Emily that I have. I don't even know why the hell I still have these. I might just toss them away, honestly. Yeah, I really should have just bought, like, 2 brand new Ertls if I was, like, that desperate. I don't know why the hell I did that. I apologize if they look so freaking crappy. Alrighty. Now what else do I have to show you guys? Let's see. Well, if I can get them. Let's see. Let me show you guys what I have in terms of Brios. At one point, I actually was not interested in getting the Brios because I really wasn't a fan of it back then. But when I saw what they did with the Theodore models, I was actually kind of impressed. So here, let me show you. Here's Brio Theodore. It's a pretty cool model, honestly. And what got me hooked on these, if you turn his hat, you'll see that his eyes move back and forth. I think that's a pretty cool little feature, and this is what got me hooked on the Brios. So there's Theodore. Then we have, this one turns just a little bit. So here's little Hank in Brio. You can see his eyes, same thing. Okay. Alright, so there's that. And then, this one's a little looser. Here's Photox in Brio. He's a bit squeaky, but I can't fix that. You can see he does have a little chip in his paint, but nothing too severe. Alright, and then we've got, here's Emily in Brio. Same thing, there we go. Alright, and then we have the Valiant George in Brio. This gets a little stuck on the left. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, there's old George. Alright, and then they have, this one I think was with a Cargo Docks playset, but all it was just a sheet, a barge, and another Brio Theodore. I had no use for that. So what I ended up doing was I found the barge that comes with it single, and I figured, you know what, I'm just going to get that. And that barge is Bonavista. Of all barges, I'm actually surprised they even made her. Would have been cool if they would have made barges like Bayswater, let's say, or Bobby would have been cool in Brio. That would have actually been cool to see. But yeah, Bonavista is actually kind of uncommon to find, especially single like this or in the set. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to pick her up. All right, and then let's see what else I got. All right, before I actually show you the other Brio I have, this is actually a custom that I made of one particular character, and I'm actually surprised with how accurate I was able to make it. Here is a custom I made. Let me get the camera focused. There we go. Anyway, here's the little custom I made of the very gloomy R-Boat. I don't remember if you guys remember, but I did post this on Twitter, and a lot of people were saying like how like freaking accurate it was. I wouldn't call it like completely perfect. The only thing that I'm missing is I need to figure out how I'm going to make an oar for him. And then I'll glue him, and then he'll be complete. He was actually a really bit of a pain to do, because as you can see, it's not exactly like the original model. I had to improvise with the eyes. The Google eyes were easy. The Lego, you know, that's a cinch. But his eyes were a little bit different, so I improvised. I took 2 paint caps and I glued them, and then I glued the back ends with like cardboard. I made his eyebrows out of cardboard. I took all the red paint that I had, and I just took it and I scratched them up to make them look like old and rickety. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I do plan to make a couple more customs. Like, I did find 2 little models of like a fishing boat and a canoe, which obviously means I'm going to try whenever I can to do Kulu and Dorothy. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but we shall see. I might do some of the other characters, like I would like to do like my own little custom barges, but that'll be whenever I'm in the mood for it. But yeah, so there's our boat. Alright, and then here's the other Brio that I have, and this one is pretty freaking big, honestly. Let me see if I can get the pieces right. He's not complete, and I'm actually, I'm surprised they didn't make any more ships like this. We have Brio Chester, and I know this model, this is, like, very stupidly hard to find. And, again, he's not complete. He's supposed to have 6 containers on him, but I only have 4. This is just the way I bought him. He does not have any scratches on him. I am trying to find 1 red and 1 blue container, unless I improvise and I just make like little containers for him. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But yeah, he is like very, very hard to find. So I'm lucky I grabbed him when I did. Okay, stick him over there. Alright, and now, let me show you guys what I have in terms of, let's see, here, let me show you guys the bath toys I have. Now, the bath toys are actually, they might look a little bit ugly and bulky, I'm not sure, but they're okay toys to have. So yeah, here's Bath Toy Theodore. What a story I had trying to get him. I know it sounds so stupid. I ended up paying, I think, $50 for him, because a lot of people were telling me that some of the more common ones, for whatever reason, were pretty hard to find, and I just couldn't figure that out. And then I ended up paying $50 for him. Wouldn't you know, like I think 1 or 2 weeks later, there was one for like $10, so I kicked myself in the ass for that one. But yeah, there's that. Let's see. Here's Bath Toy Hank. They could have done a better job on the face, if I'm being honest. I think he might have been the cheapest one. I think I paid like $8 for him. But yeah, there's Hank. This one I think he was the first. Yeah, he might have been the first Bath toy I bought. Here's Theodore. I was actually really happy when I got him. If you look on the bottom, you see they have his V word. Let me get the camera to focus. There we go. Yep, so they have Theodore the Vigilant on the Bath toy. Okay, then I'm going to show you something really cool with this. Here's my Bath toy Emily, and I think I might have gotten her single. I'm not entirely sure, unless she was in a lot. I don't remember. As you look, she has her V word. Can't focus. Here we go. There's Emily the Vigorous. Now here's something really strange. I don't remember how I got this one. Oh, actually, yes. This actually came with another rare Bath toy that I have, which I'll show in just a bit. This Emily I have this is a factory error Emily. What I mean by that is, if you look at her V word, she's got, let's see if it'll focus, there we go. Yeah, so they have Emily the Vigilant as her V word. Obviously we know that's Theodore. So yeah, I have there's a factory error Emily. I was planning on selling this one originally, but now I just decided to keep it. Okay, then we have one of the rarest Bath toys, which I am super, super glad that I was able to find in a lot, actually. Here is Bath Toy George. And again, he was one of the ones that I definitely had to have because of how super freaking rare he was. And as you look, let me show you. There is, I don't know how well you can see that. There's his V word, George the Valiant. For whatever reason, this is so strange. They give him his gold, or like bronze plaque with his V word. Theodore and Emily don't. I think that's kind of strange. But yeah, there's Bath Toy George. Alright, then we have another one that's just as rare as George. We have one of my favorite side characters. Here's Digby the Cable Ship. And he's actually pretty cool. If you see, he has a little handle to make him float better. He is a bit scratched up, and he did come with another Bath toy that I bought. And he is a really cool toy. He was another one that I had to have. But yeah, I guess if you want to say, like, in the words of Digby, I guess just seeing like how cool he is practically superior. You give me credit for my Digby voice. Alright, then this is probably one of the most common ones you'll ever find. Here we have Guysbro the Grumpy Garbage Barge. As you can see, he's a little scratched up. There's all his garbage on his deck. Not surprising that they made him into a Bath toy, but he actually is. He's pretty cool to have. Okay, stick him over there. All right, this one is. I want to say he's getting to be kind of rare. Here is Bath Toy Northumberland. He's actually really cool. I believe he was also in the box. I don't know why the hell I took him out. But as you can tell, if you look here, if you press in his fins, he goes to sleep, because as we all know, he's a very sleepy submarine. You press on the bottom, then his eyes roll back. I also saw on the box, I think this is correct, he's supposed to work in the water, like his propeller actually spins when he's under the water. I wouldn't know that for a fact. I've never tested this model. I might, just to see how, like, accurate that is, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, and then the last very rare one that I have in terms of, well, one of the last, I should say. I did have this model back when I was younger. It actually wasn't mine. This was my sister's. And I sold it to my cousins, who no longer have my original. But this was a trade item that me and my friend did for the Whale of a Tug tape until he sold it back to me. Here is my bath toy of Pugwash. Very, very cool item to have. Again, not surprising that they made a Pugwash. It actually would have been cool if they would have made her in like an Ertl or a Brio. I think she would have been nice. But yeah, there we have, there's a little Pugwash. Okay. Now this bath toy, most of you probably wouldn't even be able to dream of how rare this was. I want to say sometime, whatever year this was like 2019, I think. Something like that. Or 2020, I don't remember. There was a company called Alpine, which made a couple of little Theodore toys here and there. But, I guess you want to say they weren't, like, as successful. And, only a few of these, like, can ever be found. Well, this is a rare Alpine bath toy, of course, of Theodore. There was one on eBay that I think sold for like $100 in the box. I tried to go after it, but I was like $25 short. But this actually came with the factory error Emily that I just showed. And what I love about this model is if you look, he is very, very, very squishy. I didn't know that they made bath toys like this. It'd be cool if they actually had more of the tugs, but as far as we're aware, Theodore is the only one that exists. But yeah, I was freaking out when I saw this model. He is very, very cute. Alright, I will stick him up there. Okay, the other bath toy I have, yes, I know I have a very large amount of bath toys, but this one is actually based off of the actual Theodore 2. Here's the Theodore 2 bath toy. Back him up a little bit. Like, he is very, very thick. I'm actually surprised they made a bath toy of this. But yeah, here's his name on the side. I did have another one of these at one point, but I recently sold it to a friend, and I thought this one was actually in better looking condition, so that's why I kept this one. But yeah, he's a very cool looking toy. I love this model. Okay, I'll stick him up there. Alrighty. Other miscellaneous items that I'll just I'll kind of show in between here. This actually came in a lot that I bought a while back. A friend actually helped me to get it. This was one of the things that was in the lot. It's a pack of Theodore playing cards. I really didn't have any intention on getting these because, again, it's cards. But there was no way that I was going to be able to not get these, so I figured, you know what, I'll just take them. And the design on them is actually pretty nice. So I just decided to keep those. Okay. This is another little, like, kind of random thing I have. There is, just little sleeves of, like, Theodore stickers. These were just kind of like there for the hell of it. I'll put those up there. Yep, there you go, right there. All right, let's see what else I got. This again was also in the lot that I had with the cards. This is a Theodore 2 mini bank. I think this is the cutest little bank I've ever seen. I have tried to test it out, and unfortunately it was swallowing up some of my dollars and almost ripped them, so I'm just keeping it out literally for display. But he is a pretty cool little toy. Or a little bank. Anyway, this is another thing that was in the lot. Again, I've wanted this for the longest time. This is a little mini snow globe that I have of Theodore 2. And it has all of Halifax, like all on the side. I'll give it a little shake. All the nice pretty glitter in it. I was so happy when I got this. I just think it's the cutest little thing. Okay, let me find a place for him. Alright, then, let me show you. Alright, these, once again, are like the biggest things I have, so let me just show you what I have with these. Here I have another Changing Face Theodore. His face is kind of discolored. Sorry if I can't back him up with all this, but yeah, as you can see, he's a little bit discolored, and I will show you why they call him a Changing Face. These are so cool. There we go, sad. There we go, a little angry. Back to happy again. Let's see, there's little Theodore there, and of course, where would I be if I didn't have his best little buddy Hank? Right, same thing. Happy, sad, angry, back to happy again. His face is discolored just a little bit. These two, once again, they were given to me by an ex because I really wanted these. Now, I do have something very funny about that, actually. What I'm going to do is, just bear with me a minute. I'm going to back up a little. Okay, now I do have something else in terms of Changing Face. Here we go. Here's Theodore. And I have Hank again. Both brand new looking condition. If I remember correctly, I think a friend helped me get some of these. And I think, actually, well, this Hank, I remember, I bought him with my press and roll photo, and he was technically out of the box. But then when I got this brand new one, I took him out. So now Hank just moves about freely. And then this Theodore, same friend that I bought the Hank from, this one was already out of the box, and it was in brand new condition. That Theodore I had already bought off of eBay from like a while back. So, yeah, as crazy as it is, I have those sets in the back, I have these sets, and I have these brand new ones. And once again, show you the Changing Faces again. Very cool toys. These two were actually my very, very favorite toys back when I was a kid. I took these toys everywhere until, yeah, my mom gave them away. Big sad. Alright, then I'll show you what I have here. Here's my out-of-the-box press and go photo. Very cool. When you press on the stack, he actually, like, they zip right across, so I think that's a pretty cool little feature. And then this one was actually, this was in the box at one point. I don't know why I took her out, but I do have Emily, and I am currently trying to find her, like, brand new, if I ever can. Okay, so there's them. Alright, this is also, kind of like miscellaneous, little things. This is again from Alpine. I have 2 packs of glow-in-the-dark sticker. Bleh, sorry about that. These stickers go up on your wall. I have not tested them, but I can confirm they do glow in the dark. They are pretty cool, actually. But yeah, I don't really have any plans to test those out. I'm just lazy like that. Alright, put those in the back. Alrighty, if I can get these out. Let me see. This was in another Canadian lot that I bought. It's a pack of Theodore party invitations. Don't ask me why I have these. They were like literally just there for the hell of it. But they were pretty cool. I didn't even know they made invitations like these. So yeah, that's kind of cool to have. All right, just bear with me a minute. My stickers dropped. Okay, here we go. All right, then this is a very weird little pack. As you can see, it's kind of busted up. This is a Harbor Adventures sticker activity book. These kind of stickers you can actually, let me show you the front if I can. Basically what you have is a harbor set, and you take these stickers of every one of the characters that you see here, and you can just have fun and make your own little harbor set with them, and you can take the stickers off, you can change them around. I don't really know how accurate they work, and I honestly do not want to find out. I'm just going to keep it like as is. There is another pack of these, and I know a friend of mine does have them. I don't know where I'd be able to find it. But yeah, as you can see, the plastic is coming off of that, so yeah. Don't know if I'll ever find that other one, but yeah, you never know. Okay, then here is another part of the Brios. Here's Brio Theodore, brand new in his box. I don't understand why his name is blurred out in like dark magic marker. But yeah, there's Theo. Of course, I have his little buddy Hank. Again, he's blacked out. I don't understand why. Pick him up there. All right. Okay. Then we have. And here's Brio Emily. Very cool. Brand new winter box. If I could just bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to find places for these guys. All right, then we have, then here's Foduk, brand new in the box. Okay, I'll stick him over there. All right, and then we have, here's Brio George. Okay, just bear with me a little bit. I'm trying to find places for them. Alright, now, I wouldn't exactly call this like part of my collection, but I do happen to have pictures of the actual Theodore 2 that my mother did give me. This was, I think, over 11 years ago. Her and my dad, they went on a cruise. And here, I'll just show these for a bit. Here's actually some pictures they took of Theodore 2. These are so freaking cool. And I was really jealous when I saw that she had these. Here's another close-up. Right, there's another far-away shot. Right, all the rest are just kind of like little far-away shots, but yeah, you pretty much get the idea. But yeah, I have some of those from their cruise. Those are pretty nice. Alright, what else can I show you guys? If I have the room, I might be able to do this. Just bear with me here. Okay, now for the books. Let me show you what I have. Here is, let's see, back up a little bit. Here's Theodore's Whistle. Very cute little book. Okay, let's see if I can stick over there. Back up a little bit, just bear with me. Okay, then we have another book. Here is Theodore and the Whale, one of my favorite books. Actually, if you remember, I did do a read-along of Theodore's Whistle at one point, and I haven't done any books since. Theodore and the Whale will be my next read-along. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. Again, it's all, like, I'm lazy, so sorry. Okay, here's another one. Here is Theodore Hugs the Coast. Another good little book. Alright, yeah, just gotta back up Emily. Alright, then we have, if I can find the right books, just because they're flat enough. They actually made Theodore 2 books. I have one of them. Here's Theodore 2 and the Mystery Guest. These books are kind of alright, I guess. They're not my favorite, but they're good to have, I guess. Alright, I do have another copy of that, which I will be selling at one point. Then we have one of my favorite of the Theodore 2 books. I like this one, Theodore 2 in the Shipwreck School. This one's actually cute. Okay. Then we have Theodore 2 and the Too Long Nap. Yeah, this one's pretty cute. Alright. And then there's the biggest book I have. This is a coloring book, Theodore in the Big Harbor. This is actually a very, very nice coloring book to have. Alright, then this is a pop-up book, or a slide-along book, whatever you want to call it. This is Theodore and the Big Harbor Race. This is actually a very interesting little book. Alright, then this one. This is Lift and Flap. Theodore and the Treasure Hunt. This one's actually a cute one. Alright, then another Lift and Flap. Who's That Tug? If I remember correctly, I think, yeah, this one on one of the pages, one of the flaps is missing, so I do need to find another copy of this book. Same thing for this other one, Who's in the Harbor. I think this is the page. There we go. Yeah, this other flap is, it's missing 2. So I need to find another one of that. Alright, then we have, this is a play-a-sound book, for Theodore. The buttons are gone, however, I do have them right here. It's just 3 little sounds, just Theodore, Hank, and the tow rope sound. Let me see if these actually work. Yeah, as you can tell, these, they're very, very distorted sound, so I, might have to look for another copy, with the buttons intact, actually. Alright, then, we have some of the Jelly Bean books. Here's Theodore's Birthday Surprise. This one's actually in fair condition, had it not been for, a couple of the pages. Let me see if I can find the right page. There we go. Like, some of the pages have pen-colored eyes, so I might have to look for another copy of this book. Alright, then there is Theodore to the Rescue. This one's a really good book. Okay. Alright, then this one, we have Theodore and the Tall Ships. This one's cute. Alright, and then we have, this is sort of the same like what they did for Thomas, these early step into reading books. Here we have Theodore and the Scary Cove. Pretty decent book. Alright, then another Jelly Bean book. Theodore's Best Friend. This one's really good. Then we have this one, Theodore and the Stormy Day. If you if you're curious to know, this one's actually based off of the season 5 episode Brunswick's Big Scare. Why they changed it, I don't know. But this is a very interesting little book. Alright, then there's another Theodore 2 book we have. Theodore 2 and the Excuse Me Monster, which is very interesting. Okay, then we have, what do they call it, a Baby Fingers book. This is Calling All Boats. They have all 5 of the tugs, and of all characters, they have Pugwash on here. Okay, then you have these other little ones. These are the pop-up ones, so to speak. Theodore's Friends. Let me see if I can find a really nice one to show you. Yeah, as you can see, they do pop up, and these are so freaking cool. Okay. Then we have this other one, Tugboat's Delight. Let's see if I can find a nice little pop-up to give you guys. Come on, there we go. This is my favorite one. Yeah, this is a pretty cool one. Alright. Then we have, I can't believe they made books like these. These are bath toy books. Emily Cleans Up. So yeah, this is pretty interesting. Alright, alright. Now for the last part of this, I do need to get up. Show you guys. Just bear me a little. Set the camera down. My stickers fell. Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, this part, I do need to show you guys. I have some stuff mounted on my walls, and I do have quite some stuff over here. Let me just show you really fast. This was in the lot. Here's my Theodore backpack. There's a hole at the top here because of my dogs, unfortunately. This one's actually, it's a cool backpack. I might want to get another one, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, I'll show you over here. Okay, so over here, if you look, here's a Theodore poster that was given to me by a friend for Christmas. I'm so happy I have this. And now, let me show you what I have on my wall. Ertles, there's bath toys. Get my camera to focus. Alright, move out of the way. Okay, so if you look up there, there's my new inbox. There's Theodore bath toy. Foduck. There's Hank, Emily, and Guysborough. And then we have, there's the Theodore Splash bath book. This is a free little patch I got. This came with my Nighttime Adventures DVD when I bought that a while back. And then Ertles, I'll show you what we have here. There's Ertl Constance, there's Rebecca, Northumberland, there's Foduck, George, there's Carla, Emily, Shelburne, Hank, and Theodore. Now, and again, this is kind of a bonus. I wouldn't call this part of my collection, but if you look over here, long story short, I had to do a project for school, and I made a Theodore poster, which I did get 100 on it, yay. This did take me like forever to do. Keep in mind, I've had this since high school. I did this back when I was in 12th grade. And I really like it, honestly. But anyway, spin you around. So yeah, get a look at all of the pieces to my Theodore collection. Get my camera to focus again. There we go. Yep. Read it and weep, guys. If I had room, I would have put my tapes up here, but yeah, I can't do that. But yeah, that's every little bit. Now, I do have plans to get some other little things, like in terms of bath toys. We don't know if a George exists, but it'd be so cool if we could find him. I need to find, let's see, Digby, Northumberland, Pugwash if I can. Preston Go Emily I need to find in the box, again, if I can. There might be another puzzle that I need to look for. Not entirely sure if I'm going to get that. I'm missing an Erdl Owen. There's a Brio Benjamin Bridge that I need to find. And yeah, and then other than that, there's just a couple of tapes I need to find. Probably some DVDs. And then yeah, my Theodore collection will be pretty much done. So yeah, I'll give you over here. Show you that. Do you one more little glimpse? So yeah, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys again real soon. See you later.